Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 of the Folder Fodder project with Dede, and I'm sorry that I'm behind on this one. I have been having some crazy laptop problems and I wasn't able to process any videos, but I'm hoping things are fixed now. So I went through my big tub of ephemera and I pulled out just anything that I had for places that I had been to or my favorite places that I go to here in my hometown. So I have flyers from the art museum, the movie theater, restaurants, clothing stores, of course books, just anything that I was able to find in that tub. I wasn't sure what all I would use, but I just gathered all sorts of ephemera that I could for places in my city that I like to visit. And as I was looking for those things, I found these calendar pages that came from a Daphne's Diary magazine, and I saved the pages because I loved the patterns on the other side, and I realized that these would fit perfectly on the front of the file folders. And excuse the blurriness, I am trying to get used to using a new camera as well. This is a card. I didn't have enough of the calendar pages and I found that card, so it's going to work perfect. So I took some Tim Holtz Distress ink and I just went around all the edges of the papers that I'm going to put on the front of the file folder, and I just like the way that it makes the pages look when you just have a little bit of ink around the edges. And I'm using just some double-sided Scotch tape to adhere pretty much everything down with. I was out of tape on my tape runner guns, and I just thought this would be a quick way. This tape is pretty strong and I think it'll work well for this project. A tape runner would be a lot easier to use, but I decided to use what I had. So that's what the back looks like. And then I cut some of the pages, the calendar pages, smaller just to fit across the bottom of the file folder underneath each pocket. And the leftover pieces were big enough to put on the top half of the file folder for each pocket. So now here is the file folder so far. I went ahead and added some things to the inside, and I also added letter stickers. I took a picture of how I had arranged the pieces of ephemera so that I could look at the picture and then put them down how I had finally decided how I liked them. And I'm using some Elmer's Extreme glue stick. It's pretty strong stuff, so I thought this would work good, and it's not messy to glue all these pieces down. But for a while off camera, I just kind of messed around moving all of the pieces of paper around until I got them how I thought they would look nice on the front of my folder. And then I took a picture because I knew that as soon as I moved those to start gluing them on, that I would forget how I had finally decided that I liked them. And I do that a lot even with collage. When I work in my collage journal, I'll kind of move pieces around and get them to where I like them, and then I'll take a picture of it so that I can use that to work from, just to kind of remind me of how I had finally decided I like to arrange things. And these are the letters, the Scrabble letters from a piece of scrapbook paper. I'm just gluing those down. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing with more of the logos from places that I love to go to. And there's my phone. I am just going to glue those down. And for this next image, I got a little glue on the front, and when I went to wipe it off, it rubbed off part of the image because my towel was a little wet, so I just decided to take that off and not use it at all. And there are a few other places that I really want to have logos for on this, and I just am planning on picking it up whenever I go to those places again, and being sure that I save something that has that logo on it so that I will eventually be able to add it to this folder. But this is something that you could do and add pieces to it bit by bit, you know, if you don't have a lot of these things like I've collected. But here it is, it's all done. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.